That smells pretty good. We have Maison Francis Kirkjohn's Petit Matin. Um, the interpretation of it, I should say, by Alexandria Fragrances. This goes down as one of my favorites from MFK as well as Alexandria. This is called Sunday Morning, their version of it. Man, that smells good. You guys can't judge fragrances from the nozzle unless you've worn it many times and you can extrapolate from what it's here to actually spray it out and starts to develop. Even after developing for a few minutes, as I've done here, it's just not the same. Man, okay. Get to the review. Okay, today's Alexandria fragrance it's called Sunday Morning, and I love this presentation, by the way. I got this, has been maybe a year ago now, and this is a 60 milliliter bottle. I got it on a sale, and when it had a big sale, I bought several of them at once. And when I mean several, I mean quite a bit. I'm kind of embarrassed to say. And I liked all of them. This is, I wouldn't say as strong as Dua's version when they tend to clone fragrances. I would say Alexandria has a way of making them stronger, that is for sure. And they tend to highlight the most commercial notes that I want to smell. But it's never over the top when it comes to Alexandria. And I don't know why that is. You know, the fragrance connoisseurs in this community, we want stronger, we want thicker, we want heavier, we want it all. Right? But they tend to walk that line of like, hey, this fragrance still stands alone on its own. Yes, it is a fragrance dupe. It is an inspiration heavily based on something else. However, I think they're still trying to keep the artistic integrity. They're not going heavy for heavy's sake. So you will have to spray multiple sprays of this, not because it just dies away, but because it just smells so good and you want it to be encompassing you, right? Dua's versions tend to be very thick, very syrupy, very potent. So 1 to 2 sprays is good. This one, because it's duping a fragrance that's already pretty light, this one here is slightly stronger, a little bit more cloudy, a little bit more, how do I say this? Alexandria, I find this in all their fragrances, maybe like 80% of the fragrances I have, their versions tend to be bouncier and lighter while still being stronger than the original. Does that make sense? There's something about their style that just makes it good on their own, not necessarily as a dupe. I hope that makes sense. So Sunday Morning, when I first smelled this version, I got a light floral scent off the nozzle. And I thought it was going to be pretty weak. After spraying it, I got more lemon, more sweet fruitiness, but not rindy fruity, more like the lemon juice. And I'm still getting it now. But again, it has that cloudy, uplifting aspect to it. I'm looking at some of the notes here, and it's not surprising that Italian lemon is part of this. We have orange blossom, neroli is what I like to call it. And yeah, but this is not a neroli scent, which is really good for me because I'm not a big fan of neroli. I think it smells too baby powderish in some sense. So I like neroli and how clean it smells, and I appreciate when it's in a scent, but I like it when it plays second, third, fourth fiddle to anything else. Lemon's just a favorite of mine, right? Musk, we have some musk in here. Musk is a note that I definitely prefer. I like it also when musk is not at the forefront of things. I think that's been overdone. It smells like cotton sheets and all that. I don't like animalic, but I like musk that makes it smell clean. But if you can make something smell clean while not having musk at the forefront, then you've got my attention. Musk in itself has been done to death. Let's make it clean without letting me know when musk is there. Okay? We have lavender, we have ambroxan and other notes here. I don't get the complexity of all that from the nozzle, so you really do have to spray this. I love the opening of this thing. It smells zesty, that's the word. Zesty without being rindy. It kind of smells like your own cologne in a lot of ways because I love that fragrance so much. That is musk, that is lemons, and that's pretty much it. And suede, I've heard. But Sunday Morning by Alexandria, it smells like a Downy dryer sheet with lemon. And lemon is definitely separated and off the top more. How could anyone not like this fragrance? The one thing I will say is that maybe it's a little boring for a lot of you guys out there. So just keep that in mind. And this one, you really have to smell clean, right? It's pretty transparent. So if you go to the gym and you stink to high hell and you put this on, I'm pretty sure you're going to smell like stinking to high hell with lemons on top. Right? So you guys smell good, okay? That's my tip of the day, my tip of the year. A lot of you guys, and don't say it's not me, before you do, smell yourself, okay? Ask someone else to give you their honest opinion. Because let me tell you a quick story. When I go to Marshall's sometimes, and I go check out the other fragrances, the people who check out those fragrances stink bad. I wish I could just tell them, but I don't want them to hit me or shoot me. I'm in Chicago after all. But a lot of times the people who are spraying on loads and amounts of cologne are the ones that have the most BO. Why is that? I don't know. Why do they smell so bad? Like offensively bad, like BO from the armpits. Like you haven't showered in a while. They look all scuzzy. And you're gonna buy cologne? Guys, not so much the ladies. Ladies I don't have a problem with. It's the men. We smell and our presentation is off. Good Lord. And you're gonna buy cologne? Save your money, buy a bar of Irish Spring, and start from there. I'm not going to cut this out. I'm leaving this in. That's my pledge to you. I'm going to here be honest with you guys. We all smell bad, and we're spending money on the wrong things. Anyway, if you smell good, you look presentable, and you have a clean white shirt on, you want to go to work smelling presentable, you don't want to offend anyone, Sunday morning is the one for you, not just for the weekends. Sunday mornings for every day. And this is going to be sure to add a nice smile to everyone's face, including your own. I had nothing to gain by saying good things about this fragrance. I bought this on my own. It just smells clean, a little inoffensive, maybe too much so because after a while, people won't smell this across a cubicle, right? You might walk by them, they might get a scent of your just overall BO and overall bubble, I should say. BO is a bad thing, it's a bad connotation. This will give you a nice, pleasant, Mr. Nice Guy smell. That's what I think this is. Yeah, this will make you can walk around confident knowing you're not busting anyone's nostrils and you're just a nice guy. And you know what? I want to be a nice guy. So Sunday morning is for me. I was debating letting this go, but I can't. I really do like it and I think it smells good. Don't judge it off the nozzle, spray it in your hand. And it's borderline too safe. It's borderline boring. But if you want something that's clean without being too floral, MFK's Petit Matin Sunday Morning is the next step up from there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been somewhat informative. And I think the main message of today is to take a shower, especially in this heat. Don't go around Marshall's around me smelling like crap and looking for cologne. I'm going to say something to you. Fair game. If I smell, you can tell me too. Okay? All right, we got each other's backs. All right, see you guys next time.